Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this. Some guacamole and some Pico de Gallo. Things you're going to need for a party. Today there's football. Let's get started here, guys. Hey guys, it's me again. Another video of Steve Can Cook, So Can You. Today I'm going to show you some simple stuff. So come along and maybe you'll learn something. It's real easy, guys. Okay? Real easy, trust me. I'm going to try this again. Alright, we're going to show you how to make some Pico de Gallo, okay? First thing, get your veggies, rinse them. What do you need as far as veggies go? And other things. Just get a medium onion, okay? Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes, to me, are the best. You can get the other ones, but they kind of fall apart. These are more tender. Got a lot of flavor. And this is what I've used in restaurants forever. Lots of restaurants use these. And they're cheaper too. Cilantro, one bunch of cilantro. Make sure you rinse it off really good. You know, get in there and get all the leaves. Okay, I already rinsed everything. Make sure you wash your hands. Okay. And a jalapeno. See, this one's still drying off. All right. So, oh yes, and one lime. This is optional. Some people like lime in it. Some don't. I'm going to use it for something else. But if you want lime, it's good. It's good. And yes, you're going to need a bowl. Get a plastic bowl, okay? You got tomatoes. Tomatoes and metal bowls don't go well. I don't know why, but they don't mix well. So, get a plastic bowl or cereal bowl, you know, depending how much you're making, okay? So first, we're going to start with some cilantro. All right, so for the cilantro, you don't have to peel off all the leaves one by one. A lot of people might tell you that. But do not use the thicker part, okay? So an easy thing to do is just kind of, you just tear off the top part, okay? You won't need this. Those are too thick. They're fibrous and not good. So just fold it up, and you want to cut the cilantro. Get yourself a sharp knife. Just do what I'm doing. Chop some cilantro. And with the sticks, it's a little easier to chop too, the little stems. Then just get rid of some of the other thicker ones at the bottom, okay? So I did that. You want to chop, let me see if I can show you like this. See that? You don't hold it like this, because you're going to chop off your fingers. You want to try to make a little, almost like a fist or something. It's like that, like a little claw holding. And then you can move back as you go. And you see? I'm chopping along my finger. I'm not going to cut anything. It's a little guide so the knife does not destroy your life. Okay, so we're chopping up cilantro here. Okay, and then you can just go back. You don't want to bruise it, I guess. So you don't want to like just grab a bunch and squeeze it or anything. It's going to mess it up a little. All right, so we got some cilantro there. My bowl. Throw it in there. You'll probably still have a few little stems or something in there, but you get the point. Maybe I'll do 2 things of cilantro. Let me see. You know what? Let's do 2. All right, so I got this second one here. Just gonna cut it. Got my nephew behind me. My gun. Shooting his water gun. Yep. This is perfect. See, this way that I'm showing you to cut. That way you don't cut your fingers, okay? Get distracted. Good example to show you. The reason I'm making so much pico is because you can use some of this for the guacamole. I'm going to show you the quick, easy way to do it once you make the pico, okay? Okay. Okay. All right, the onion. Let's get the onion. Put the top part off. The bottom part off. throw it back in your little strainer, call it your trash. Cut it in half. You gotta peel your onion, okay? Take off the skin part. All right, we're back. So I'm just gonna, this is one way you can chop them, but I'd rather do it like this, sideways. Same thing with the claw fingers. And I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of people saying you're chopping them wrong, whatever. We're just cutting some onion, okay? Even I think I missed a step here, but it doesn't matter. Get this onion cut down. We just want to dice it. When I say dice, you just want little squares, really. Or you don't want big chunks, you know. You want to be able to eat it. Piece left. Claws, okay? Turn it to its side. Chop down. Just do what I'm doing there. You just cook the rest of it down, okay? I like onion, so I'm gonna use a whole onion. I already put 2 things of cilantro, bunches of cilantro. There we go. Right. I know I'm gonna get some grandmas out there saying, "What the hell are you doing?" You know what? It's getting cut. Store I had a little onion press thing, or basically you can use it for like French fries, onions. So I'll just run the knife through the onion. We get a nice chop. Make sure you have a nice sharp knife too. Don't use one that's not sharp. Yeah, they even sell knife sharpeners at the dollar store. It could be as simple as one of those little bricks there. They look like concrete. Okay. Cutting boards, please don't chop anything on a plate because you'll destroy your knives. Yourself a nice little cutting board. You can get them, even the plastic ones. Those are $1 or $2. All right. Next, I'm gonna do tomato. I'm gonna do the jalapeno last because I hate it. All right. So I got this tomato. You see on the inside. Just go around. Cut out the guts there. We want all that mushy stuff in there. I mean, unless you like it, then keep it. Me, I'm not a big fan. Okay, so tomatoes. A lot of times, knives aren't sharp enough to slice through this way. You know, if you have that problem, just flip it over, cut it from the inside. Okay, just cut yourself some strips. I guess this would be called a julienne slice. It's just this long slice, right? Do that first. Turn it around. Same thing. Gonna make those squares. Except this time we can't go crazy chopping it like we were the onion. So just cut it. This is the reason we have the plastic bowl. Something about the acid and the tomato and the metal of a metal bowl, just they don't mix right. I like to cut them inside out anyway. It's a little easier. You can do it the other way, yeah? I'll show you on the next one. But like, you can just get the tip of the knife, run it straight through, your slices. See how I run the knife through? You get a whole chop. I'll probably use 3 tomatoes. Like I said, make sure you rinse everything first, okay, guys? This stuff comes out of the ground. Well, this on a bush, but you know what I'm saying. And then, you know who's handling what. In these grocery stores, you got all kinds of people, little kids, especially tomatoes and grapes, things like that. People are going to run in and they like to touch things, you know. All right, so this is if I was going to do it like this. Okay, you got a whole tomato or half. To make little prettier little cubes that way, I guess, but you know, we're all just eating anyway. Same thing. And let's start with these 2 Roma tomatoes, okay? Just get yourself, you know, they're coming usually like a medium size. There are larger Romas, but I don't think we need that. So here's what we got so far, okay? Well, I've got another one, extra one here, but so I'll just go ahead and throw in 3. Okay. All right, so put some tomato in there. This is the part I hate, the jalapeno. Only because it kind of stings a little bit sometimes. I don't have any cuts on my hands, but before, man, I'll be cutting all day. Now, the jalapeno, you have some options. I'm going to show you. I'm going to cut it down the middle. Same thing like the tomato. It's got the guts. This is the hot part. The seeds, too. I'm not trying to hurt anybody, okay? If you want it hot, leave it in by all means. Me, I'm just going to cut out the middle. Comes out fairly easy, see? Take all that white part out. And you're just going to get a nice flavor. Okay, same thing on this side. Okay, we got that. All you got to do, cut around the edge. Be very careful. Don't cut yourself. Get all that out. It comes out pretty easy. You just gotta be a little careful. It kind of just snaps out once you get that little ridge cut. You kind of fold it out a little. And you can rinse it again if you want, but you do want a little something extra in there, not a lot. Same thing like the tomato. You got the outside and you got the inside. I'm gonna stick with cutting the outside, cutting it from the inside. You know, you may, if you're wearing contacts or something, you may, I don't want you to get your jalapeno fingers in your eyes, okay? Same deal, we made what's called a julienne strip, okay? You see? It's long. I'm turning it sideways. Same thing with the hands. Now we're making little cubes. These are called making a dice cut. See? You can see that well, but they're little squares. Cubing it, dicing it. Okay? I'm going to use 1 whole jalapeno. Oh shit, cutting it from the wrong side already. It's done. All right. Here's what we got, okay? Now, the rest is up to you. You do want to put a little salt in here, okay? The salt's going to be good to kind of draw out the juices from the tomato. We don't want too much salt. And at my store, I would usually put a little garlic powder, maybe a little onion powder, just a tiny, tiny smidge, give it a little different flavor. Now, like I said, you could also put lime in here. Lime is very good in this, but some people don't want lime, so in this case, I'm going to put the lime aside for now, okay? All right. I like to use my hands. If you have gloves, use a glove. Wash my hands again, though. Always wash your hands, even after you take off the glove. The only reason you want to use a glove with this is because of the jalapeno. So we're just going to mix this around. Okay? See how it's all colorful? We had all the cilantro on the bottom. That's all we're doing. Getting salt. Everything mixed together. I might want another tomato in here. I don't know. Maybe another onion. This is up to you. Or if you want to just use a spoon, you can stir it around with a spoon, get to the bottom of it. All right, so this to me is done. That's a Pico de Gallo. All right, so. All right, so this is what we've made. That's our pico. See, there'll be a couple stems in there. Looks good, right? You can use this, top it your tacos with, put it on nachos. I like to use it for a few other things. All kinds of stuff. Tostadas, nut, Taco Bell tostadas, and chalupas. I need to show y'all how to do that. It's so simple. Now I'm going to show y'all how we can use this to make our guacamole, okay? All right, so now, on this, you know what, I think I want to add this other tomato. All right, so I added that other tomato, throw a little bit more salt, stir it in there, because I threw my glove away, okay? Ah, yeah, that's what I like. A little more red, I like the colors. They're really nice. That is a good looking pico. Okay, guys, so now, I've got another bowl, a ceramic bowl. I mean, I would use a ceramic or a plastic bowl. You could probably use a metal bowl, but like I said, same thing, you got tomatoes. I'm gonna show you how to make the guacamole, okay? Now these are on sale. Okay, now first thing, to pick an avocado, don't get a rock hard one, okay? Because you're not gonna be able to cook with it. All right, guys, so like I was saying, do not get a hard avocado. If you do, if you get the hard ones, you want to keep them for a few days. You can ripen those by putting them in a paper bag, closing it, and just leaving it on the counter. Give it a few days. They'll ripen that way. These are already ripe. It's a good sale, 3 for $5. And these are Hass avocados. They don't have to be Hass avocados. I think that's just a brand or something, or a particular breed. I don't know, but these are good. Any avocado. Now they're kind of soft. They're firm. I can't stick my finger through there or press it really deep, but it's a little firm, but it's got give. You know, maybe you can, I can feel it. I don't know if you can see it, but your finger should be able to squeeze in there. It's not hard, but it's a little soft. You know, it's got some give to it. That means it's ripe. Okay, and you're gonna be able to eat it. It's not gonna be a rock. Okay, that's the first tip. So every time you go to the grocery store and they're on sale, I guarantee you, everything on top is gonna be rock hard. Kind of dig through the bottom. They've been a little darker. You got a better chance of finding some ripe ones. To get this avocado cut, we're just gonna cut it in half, okay? So put my knife in there and you just kind of run it through a circle. In this case, it's really ripe. Seed came right out, okay. You may want to keep that seed, I don't know. You can plant it, maybe. If it's a Monsanto seed, you won't be able to, but sometimes you can grow your own avocado plant. Seed came right out again. All right, how much guacamole do we want? I'm gonna show you a couple things. First, we're just gonna make the traditional guacamole. Get a spoon. See that? Boom. Came right out. Everything came out with a spoon. Same thing. Just scoop it out. Just comes right out, guys. Now, if the seed stays stuck in there, let's just say the seed was in here. Here's what you could do. Just get your knife, twist it, and it'll come out. Okay? Thought I was going to be able to show you that, but these are really right. Okay. Okay. Getting all the wonderful avocado out of here. All right. I got two. Okay. Now, what's next? Well, you do want to season it a little bit. Okay. Got your paper towel. Gonna need a fork. Or you could use your hands, but I'm gonna show you how to do this with a fork. Just get your spoon here. Remember that pico we made a minute ago? Just throw some in there. Cheat, guys. Make a bunch of pico so you can get the guacamole out of the way too. And then I'll show you another thing to do with this. But that might be later. All right, so we got that in there. The guacamole, my preference is to throw some lime in there. Oh, still had a jalapeno. You want lime. You don't need anything else, maybe a little salt. I need more salt, okay, because now you got a whole bunch of other stuff. So you do want to season it a little. Like I said earlier, you may want to put garlic powder. Now use the granules, don't use the literal powder. That powder stuff will cake up on you. Get the granules if there's two different labels. And you want to be sure, just kind of look at it. They look kind of like salt, but base. Your lime. A lot of times you're going to get a hard lime. You can do a couple things. You can just throw it up on the ceiling, let it crash to the floor, or whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to show you. Let me rinse it real quick. Already rinsed it earlier, but okay. You want to get all the juice you can out of this thing, right? Just get it. Press down on it. Squeeze it. Squeeze it while it's still got juice inside. Roll it around a little. That'll soften up a tough lime. Next thing, cut the ends off. Okay. Got a little lime in here. Don't let it go to waste. Now, if you want, you can actually use this rind if you're making like special drinks, martinis. You sometimes come with a lemon twist or a lime twist. You just twist this and it'll spritz off some. We're not doing that today. All right, so just chop your lime. I like to cook lime also with my fajita, just a little bit. So I'm gonna use about the juice of half a lime, okay? Just squeeze the juice out. This one's really juicy. I don't think I need even half a lime. All right. I'm just kind of chopping it with a spoon here. Make sure you're chopping it, not squeezing it yet, because we're pushing it down because, like I said, the cilantro, we don't want to bruise that up. It makes for bad vibes. Technically, you're done, but I have another avocado. Here's our fork. Now, if you want to use your hands, man, it's a lot quicker. Just get a glove. You can squeeze it all together. You'll have the same effect. Now, this is a lot of avocado, guys. There's a lot of guacamole here, actually. Now, do not try to stretch this with sour cream. It's going to taste a little different, especially if you put garlic powder in there. If you put garlic powder in there and then you throw sour cream on top of it, you're basically going to have a ranch dressing, and it's not what you want. Okay, you don't want to overdo it, so that's good. All right. Want some chips? I'm going to show you how to stretch this out without sacrificing flavor, okay? Straightforward to try. This is just regular, okay? Try not to do anything expensive. All right, this, let's see. All right, we're gonna try this, let's see. Oh, really good. Damn. I don't need any more salt. Could use a little lime, but I got lime. I kind of like it the way it is. All right. So if you don't think you have enough, I'll show you what to do. All right, so if you don't think you have enough, you want to stretch it out just a little bit, you can add a little lettuce to it, okay? Because we got all kinds of other stuff in there. Some iceberg lettuce, okay? It's cheap. See this bottom part? Oh, a couple things too. Lettuce, don't get one that's rock hard or one that's way too heavy. You want one that's kind of light. Because all that heaviness, you think you're getting lettuce, you're just getting a core, which you really can't use. You're getting a lot of that. So, to get rid of that core though, there's this bottom piece right here. Okay. First thing, take this lettuce out. I gotta go rinse it. I'll show you what I'm doing. All right. Take that top leaf off when you do the lettuce, okay? Throw it away. Now, you want to remove the core. All right, just get the bottom piece, push down. Okay? Now look. It's in there. We're doing an operation. Pulling out some of this core. Usually it comes out in one, but you don't want that stuff. You don't want bad vibes in our guacamole or whatever we're doing. Tacos, nachos. See all that? That white lettuce? You don't want that stuff. You can keep this. And get rid of some of that white stuff. Oh, just sour like. It's not very good. Alright. So now, I'll show you how to cut some lettuce. The way I cut it, you know, some people just cut for a salad, but I cut in strips. Same thing. Just roll up your lettuce. Cut some strips. Just cut it straight down. We're going to add all this lettuce, but I'm just going to cut it because I'll use some later. Get rid of some of that. Add lettuce. You don't want. Same thing, how I got the fingers. We won't cut ourselves, see? Knife runs right through it. Now we've cut long strips of lettuce. Now we've cut little pieces of lettuce. Also great for tacos, nachos, whatever you're gonna do. All right. Now we're back to our guacamole. We want to stretch this out a little, right? Just grab a little bit of lettuce, maybe a handful or so. All right. Now we're just gonna mix this up into the guacamole. It's not gonna add or take away from any of the flavor. But what you did is basically made more guacamole, not any more avocado. So you got an extra avocado, like I do. Maybe I just want avocado for my tacos later and I don't want to put it all into the guacamole. Do this. Stir it in there. Make sure you got a big enough bowl, probably one bigger than this. Okay, you don't have to overmix it, but you want it in there. Got that sound delicious. Let me get a chip. I got Eva over here. Let's see. All right. Got me a trusty chip. I just got the round ones. I don't have to get restaurant style, nothing fancy. Let's see. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna add a little more salt. because we've expanded our recipe a little bit. I'm just adding salt, guys. I'm just stirring it up. You know, let's get someone else to try it. Go ahead and try it, Eva. Let's see what she says. Shannon's got a little more texture to it, actually, with the lettuce. Good? All right. She approves. Oh, don't go crazy with the lettuce. You know, just throw a little bit in there like I did, a couple handfuls, maybe a handful. Mix it in. So now you got something really nice. So, today, I showed you how to do pico. Now, I also showed you how to take that pico, turn an avocado into guacamole. I'm going to add a little more lime. And you can do that. It's your own food. You know? So, guys, just want you to know, if Steve can cook, so can you. So I'll see you in the next one, buddies. It's 2:50. We got 10 minutes till the game starts. Awesome. So, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, share it, make a music video out of it. I don't care. Enjoy. I'm glad I could teach you how to make some wonderful, little, easy to make snacks. If you've seen my other videos, they're pretty good. And come back next time. I think I'll have some videos of where we wound up last week or earlier today. We'll see. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah. Your lettuce. Make sure it's not wet, but put it into a little bag. Save it in the fridge, or if you're going to use it for tacos or something, just have it out and ready. But it's already chopped, so you can use it later. I might make something later. We'll see. Maybe I'll make another video. Bye.